Career profile number 2, Coordinator of Family and Child Development, Southern Virginia University. The phone number is 1-800-229-8420. The career contact is Ariel Rodriguez. He's an Associate Professor of Family and Child Development. He's a Program Coordinator. An Instructional Coordinator is one who would work with teachers and oversee the curriculum. In the Program Coordination, what he does is he oversees the entire Marriage and Family Therapy Department. He's in charge of the Family and Child Major, which means he writes 5-year review and oversees the faculty in the program. It's more of an administrative position. Okay. The work environment, as a professor, he mostly deals with students. For instance, he teaches 4 classes every semester. Out of those 4 classes, he will have a freshman class where he's teaching writing skills. One of the requirements for his job is that he provides unpaid services to the university, which is how he oversees the curriculum as the member of the curriculum committee. The typical stressors is that, well, it's stress-free in a university environment, he says. Professor Rodriguez also says that he spends most of his time grading papers at certain deadlines of the semester. That can mean that he take his work home with him, but for the most part, it's a stress-free environment. But the essay exams, he'd have to read carefully, so that would take quite a bit of time. So that's just part of the job, being able to read each and every individual essay exam, making sure everything's accurate. So that can be a stressor or not, depending on what you enjoy doing. Typical benefits. Private institutions may not provide the most efficient benefit packages, but they do provide plans which have medical, dental, optical. There's also the 401k package, if that's applicable. And this would be more secure if it were in a state entity. However, one just needs to be more creative and take more creative measures on your part if you are interested in working in the private sector. So the common job tasks, again, are just basically the 3: teaching students, research, and provide service to the university. Educational requirement for this position is to have a PhD. Once you have that, you can practice, teach in the administrative areas as needed for a university. Instructional curriculum, of course, if you wanted to work with the secondary school level or elementary school level, a master's would be required typically. Starting salary range for this position was denied by Professor Rodriguez. So I looked up at the occupational handbook and found that the median range is $60,000 to be an instructional coordinator. I'm sure that can vary in a private sector, so it's, miscellaneous career information, so you know, is certified family life education is very, very favorable in this type of department, in this work. Certified family life education is approved by MCFR. And Brother Rodriguez shared that he would be opening, or that in the near future, that they'll be hiring a person who would have the certification with the NCFR, because the department is working on becoming pre-approved. And so they're going to be submitting a proposal to present the certification package